Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise.
It is the toughest 8 seconds in sport.
Here we go.
Mere mortals trying to tackle up to a ton of meat and muscle.
Bring it.
Hell-bent on doing whatever it takes to tame the untamable. The shortest payday on the planet can also be the most dangerous.
Oh man, big impact.
For these athletes that take on the beasts of the PBR, they know the task.
Get the money! Get the money!
7.99 just won't cut
10
it.
AM clock says 8 seconds.
But for those that make the 8, the rush is like no other.
Oh, it is a qualified bull ride.
A rush that keeps our cowboys coming back, willing to risk life and limb against the best bucking bulls in the nation. And more often than not, in this arena, they dominate.
He is unridden.
So wrap your hand in tight and slide up, because you have a front row seat.
You can do it. He's got him.
This is the 2025 PBR Australia Monster Energy Tour.
The PBR Australia Monster Energy Tour is a year-long affair which visits every part of the east coast of Australia. From regional centres like Bendigo, Mackay, Bundaberg, Rockhampton and Tamworth, to the spectacle of Origin in major cities such as Newcastle, Brisbane and Sydney. The series treats avid fans to rides, wrecks and all the trimmings of a world-class event. The goal along the way for all riders and contractors: make the cut for the grand finals in the heartland of bull riding, Townsville, far north Queensland.
The biggest event of the year. 2 nights of adrenaline-filled, heart-stopping action. 31st October and 1st November at Townsville Entertainment Centre. PBR Grand Finals, where one rider will be crowned the Australian champion.
Bull riding is a tough sport. You have to love it. The deal in these circles? If you want to earn a dime, you've got to ride for time. Let's take a look at how to qualify a ride in the PBR.
Bull riding, the toughest sport on dirt. How's it scored? First, the basics. The athlete must stay on the bull for 8 seconds. The clock starts when the bull's shoulders or hips have cleared the chute. The athlete must ride with only one hand gripping the bull rope. The clock will stop when the rider loses his grip from the bull rope, or when any part of his body hits the ground before the 8-second ride is over. If that happens, the result is a no score. If he touches the bull or any part of his own body with the free hand or arm before the 8-second ride is over, the rider is disqualified. The athlete's ride and the bull's performance are judged separately. Officials score the bull on how hard the bull bucks, how high he kicks, power, speed, and direction change. Athletes are scored by their control, rhythm, and how they match movement with the bull. If a rider wants to earn extra points, they can do so by pulling their leg away from the bull to demonstrate control. There are a total of 100 points available for a qualified ride. That is 50 points for the rider and 50 points for the bull. An average score will be in the 80s, where an exceptional ride will be in the 90s. Judges may award a re-ride for various reasons, such as a foul, or if the bull underperforms. The athlete with the highest accumulated point total from the entire event becomes the winner.
Origin. A single word that conjures a myriad of emotion. It's about representing.
It is time to meet 2 teams.
It's about pride and passion. It's about stepping into battle after a lifetime of preparation and hard work.
Make some noise!
To be a cowboy takes desire, determination, and unrelenting effort to better yourself. You must have the will to battle a beast week in and week out. To be an Origin cowboy, you need to deliver on the promises you make to yourself. You need to walk into the fire that forges champions in the fiercest of battle.
90.5 points!
Have it fuse you into hardened steel, unbreakable, even to an 800-kilo bull. To survive, your blood must run either blue or maroon, and you must be ready to bleed.
This is what PBR Origin is all about.
In the inaugural PBR Origin, Queensland took victory in the single event showcase. In 2021, again the Maroons swept to a 2-0 win, and they remain undefeated with 2-1 series wins in 2022, 2023.
Your winners, Team Queensland.
And last year, where they claimed the title in Newcastle in dramatic circumstances. The battle lines are drawn. It is Queensland versus New South Wales. This is PBR Origin.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the PBR. Simon Mallory with you, and I have Josh Hansen here as well. Mate, Origin 2, how good is it to be here in Brisbane?
Yeah, how good is Origin? And it's really good to be here off the back of that Newcastle event. That was a sensational event. Queensland trailed for much of the night. They produced the final 3 qualified rides of the night to finish over the top of the Blues and won by 2 scores.
The best of 3 PBR Origin series kicked off in Newcastle, New South Wales.
Welcome to PBR Origin!
However, it was a visiting team that drew first blood.
What a way to kick it off!
Queensland then increased their advantage when Macaulay Leather made time on extra fly.
Dominating! So Queensland are now 2 for 2.
Brazil's Luan Camara got the Blues on the board.
Boom! And there it is.
However, it was the Maroons leading 3 rides to 1 after round 1.
And the Can-Am clock says cowboy up.
Round 2 saw the home team hit back. Matus Lima Rodriguez claiming the highest score of the night.
How about 87.25 points?
Jack Keats reinstated Queensland's lead.
Come on, Jack, go ahead.
However, scores from Luan Camara, the Brazilians have come to play! Clint Glass.
And Clint Glass converts for the very first time here in Origin 1.
And Jack Rowlandson saw New South Wales roar to a 5-4 lead in round 2.
New South Wales have come from behind and are now going to take an overwhelming lead.
But the Maroons once again proved why they are undefeated. Ben Bode betted haymaker.
Watch him open up with that outside foot. How about a big hand for Ben Bode from Calliope, Queensland?
Then Thomas Triplett conquered Haunted to restore a 6-ride to 5-ride advantage.
Clock says cowboy up. Queensland hit the lead once again.
The bonus round saw the Bulls dominate. New South Wales falling just short of reclaiming the lead.
Come on, Matus! Oh!
Before Kurt Shepherd put a cherry on top for the Maroons.
Can Queensland get another bull ridden? I'm looking at a clock that says 8 seconds and a Can-Am cowboy up.
Queensland leading the PBR Origin Series 1-0. Queensland got up, so it's all about New South Wales tonight and see whether they can square the ledger. The format for the best of 3 PBR Origin series is simple. Each team has 10 riders. Each event has 3 rounds. All 20 cowboys ride 1 bull each in both round 1 and 2. The rider with the highest aggregate after round 2 is named the Cowboy of Origin. The top 4 riders from each team then ride 1 more bull each in the bonus round. The team with the highest overall aggregate score after all rides wins the event. Win 2 events and win PBR Origin. We're going to go through the team list for you as well. So we're going to look right now at Team New South Wales.
Yeah, the Blues will be led by Luan Kamara, who's currently ranked number 2. He's probably the hottest rider on tour at the moment. Matthias Rodriguez, he's from Sao Paulo, Brazil. Clint Glass, the wily veteran from Willow Tree in New South Wales. Jack Broderick from Bungendore. Jack Rowlandson from Oberon. Tyson Smith from Walker. Diego Galdino from Sao Paulo, Brazil. Lachlan Waters, he's from Oakbank in South Australia. Dylan Weir from Tumut in New South Wales. And of course, the man I mentioned earlier, Alison Aguilar from Acre in Brazil.
Well, I know the one that we've all been waiting to see. Let's have a look at Team Queensland.
Yeah, they'll be led in the battle again tonight by the number 1 ranked bull rider in the country, Kurt Shepherd. Thomas Triplett from Bungendara in Queensland. Ben Bode from Calliope in Queensland. Bryn Francis from Mowra. Riley Ward, the Kiwi champion, lines up for the Queensland as well. Caden Sandlands from Rockhampton. Zane Hall from Athol in Queensland. Jack Keats from Cloncurry. Nash Mellors from Gracemere. And of course, Bo Willis from Bowen.
All right, here we go. First man of the night for Team New South Wales, Lachlan Waters. Yeah, you know, Thomas Triplett, I mean, he was one of the superstars in Origin 1 in Newcastle. A 19-year-old from Bungendara, Queensland, ties himself to a bull called Blink 182 from MC Bucking Bulls. The bull was ridden in Origin 1 for 80 points. Here we go.
I gotta say, that is a big miss there for Thomas Triplett.
But here is a guy, and I talked to him in the locker room earlier, and Clint Glass was absolutely fired up. This man just lit up with absolute enthusiasm, says, I need to be that go-to bull rider for Team New South Wales. Thick Shake from MC Bucking Bulls is the one that he has. And this 30-year-old bull rider's ready to rock and roll. Yeah, 5.17 for Glass, but like all of his teammates, redemption awaits them in round number 2. So a second opportunity as we go now to a bull rider from Calliope, Queensland, the number 6 man on the Monster Energy Tour. This is Ben Bode, the 21-year-old Queenslander and haymaker. Is the bull that we watch in the Can-Am Bucking Shoot. Here we go, Queenslander. And just like that, Queensland take an early lead here in Origin 2.
Oh, haymaker, trying to throw everything at that big, tall Queenslander Ben Bode. And he's stuck in there, he's stuck in tight, and the scores come in 80 3/4 points.
Wow, 80 3/4 for Team Queensland.
More from PBR Origin 2 in Brisbane next. Let's return to the action at PBR Origin at the Brisbane Entertainment Centre.
So let's get back to the Monster Energy Bucking Shoot. and a bull rider by the name of Alison Aguilar. Native country of Brazil, but rides for Team New South Wales. A number of Brazilians competing here on the Monster Energy Tour, and I love this matchup for this 29-year-old on Stitch Up. Oh!
Here now in our Bisley Workwear shoot, cowboy from Oberon, New South Wales, Jack Rowlandson.
Yeah, you know, Jack, I tell you, if you watched Channel 9 today, you would have saw this young man talking about the event here tonight. Poker Face is the bull. Hey, 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 New South Wales. Oh, oh my goodness. You know what happened right there?
Yep.
That particular bull, Poker Face, he went on strike. He was looking for a pay rise.
Wow.
So it's going to be interesting to see what happens here. And you can see the score coming through 76 1/4 with the option of a rewrite.
Him deciding whether he's going to take the score or go for the rewrite option, we'll find out shortly.
Yeah, I got a feeling he's going to keep the score.
It's a smart play. It's a smart play. Now, a smart cowboy is following here because Kurt Shepherd, ladies and gentlemen, he is from Maroons, Queensland, and he is currently sitting at the top of the charts. He's the top of the table, the top of the tour. He's drawn Tropical Rash. Well, Kurt Shepherd from Maroons would be used to the humidity. Let's turn up the temperature.
Oh my goodness, look at this. Wow.
This is scary if he's in this form.
This is an absolute monster bull ride, Queensland. How about 86 points? Wow, 86 points for the number one bull rider for Team Queensland, Kurt Shepherd, as we go back to our next New South Wales bull rider, Matus Rodriguez.
So he has found himself on the back of this Tez's Pride, wearing a bit of New South Wales pride.
Here is the man from New South Wales, Matus Rodriguez. Whoa! Wow, New South Wales with a great ride. Matus Lima Rodriguez, the Brazilian, 81 3/4 points. So a great ride for the man in blue.
Luan Christian Camara, one of our Brazilians who is leading that race of Cowboy of Origin.
You know, and thinking about this, you know, Luan right now, he's the number 2 ranked bull rider on the Monster Energy Tour. And I'm telling you, they're putting him on the clock. See the shoot clock started? It's down to 26 seconds. He's got 23 seconds left to nod his head or he will be DQ'd. 17, 16, let's go. Oh, and that was a big-time bucking bull, Ariat's last strike. You know, Jack Keats comes into this event here. He's been to Origin competition before. This 27-year-old staring down on the back of a bull called Twist and Shout. A very important moment here for the Queenslanders. Can he do it? Oh!
Huh.
Oh, look out! Wow. Dylan Weir. Here is one of the biggest names in bull riding here in the country at this moment. The 24-year-old trying to play a key part for New South Wales. Can he ride this bull? Come on, Jack. Oh. Wow. 7.24. Dylan Weir looking at his coach saying, should I challenge this? But I mean, 7.24 is a long way from an 8-second qualified ride. So here is a former PBR Bucking Bull of the Year called Cattle King Royd Rage. And a bull rider from New Zealand champion Riley Ward, riding for Queensland. Oh, heads up. The New Zealand bull riding champion comes down to 3.46. Wow. All right, Tyson Smith, the number 10 ranked bull rider on the Monster Energy Tour. So both teams are locked in at 2 bulls each. New South Wales really needs this one. And they are going to fall short as we go to fellow Queenslander here in Origin competition, the 26-year-old from Rockhampton, Queensland, Caden Sandlands. Stranger Danger from MJ and Keeler Bucking Bulls is the opponent of the Queensland Cowboy, Caden Sandlands. He's got to slide up and nod his head if he wants to win. Come on, Caden. Oh! Yes! Oh, and Can-Am says cowboy up. Yeah, I want to point something out to you right here. You know, this wasn't the most exceptional day for this bull, Stranger Danger, and a 66.5-point score with the option of a rebride is going to reflect that. He's going to take the score.
Caden Sandlands. Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is a New South Welshman that feeds off you. I'm talking about Diego Galdino dos Santos.
And he's on the back of Sugar Boom Boom from BK Bucking Bulls. Diego, the 33-year-old. Go, Diego, go! So it is Bryn Francis from Mara.
Riddle me this. The bull he's drawn 13 times. It's been outridden 4 times.
Trying to help Queensland edge further ahead of New South Wales. Whoa! And the Queenslander comes down to 3.51.
Jack Broderick from Bungendore, New South Wales, 22 years of age.
And Rambo from Ditman Bucking Bulls. Watch this. This could be one of the most exciting matchups, one of the most exciting and electrifying rides you're going to see tonight. Oh.
Well, we move on now. This is a young cowboy that has absolutely thrived on the Origin spirit. Nash Mallers from Gracemere, Queensland.
Reigning PBR Bucking Bull of the Year, Mr. T. Wow, Nash Mallers wearing the maroon jersey for only his second time. Watch this. Oh, and he's hurt.
Nash Mallers here that maybe just a winding. Whew, took that hind quarter.
Yeah.
Bo Willis from Bowen, Queensland, 34 years of age.
And I love the name of this bull. It is kind of like every single weekend in a professional bull rider's life. Redemption. Bo Willis trying to add to that maroon total. Come on, Bo. Oh, you know, once again, we're looking at the bull power here tonight. Absolutely overwhelming here in Origin 2 at the way things sit after the first 10 from New South Wales and the first 10 bull riders from Queensland. We're going to bring it up to you right now, and it is Queensland on top, 233, and New South Wales 158.
Queensland once again in the driver's seat, moving into round 2 at PBR Origin. PBR Origin at the Brisbane Entertainment Centre, and it is Queensland up first in round 2, looking to extend their advantage. A young cowboy that didn't find the form in that first round, we're back to him. The eyes are on him. Thomas Triplett. He's drawn cover up. 28 outs. He's been ridden 8 times.
And Thomas Triplett is looking to take Team Queensland to a commanding lead, but he has got to make an 8-second ride. Let's help him. Wow, and I can see Thomas Triplett, and I mean, he is kind of bent over and he is hurting. That leaves the door wide open for a New South Wales bull rider, Clint Glass on Alcatraz. Alliance outdoor matchup.
A mouth-watering matchup for a man like this.
Yeah, he's going to slide and ride. Come on, New South Wales, let's go. Yeah. Oh, 5.92, and Clint Glass is disgusted.
Now this is a cowboy who rode one before. This is Ben Bode, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, 80 3/4 points for the number 6 bull rider on the Monster Energy Tour. And a big-time opportunity here on a bull called Ranger. Come on, let's go. Wow, what an absolute fist fight between Ben Bode of Queensland and this bull called Ranger. And 5.64 is the result, and you can see Ben Bode right now tucked inside that chute, and he knows right now that he just missed a massive opportunity.
Well, that's it. It's an opportunity now for this Brazilian.
You know, this bull is kind of like the Mount Everest of bucking bulls. Forever young, he is hard to ride. Come on, Allison. Go!
Well, hey, hang on. We've got a clock stopped on the screen up there for 0.54. We've had it nearly get close to the buzzer that we just heard.
Yeah, and I think that might have been a malfunction with our clock, so we'll just wait for verification to come through.
So it looks like it's 7.19 seconds. 7.19 seconds.
This is another one from MJ and Keela Bucking Bulls, and here is your Queenslander, Bryn Francis, climbing down on the back of this beast. The 23-year-old bucked off round number 1, looking for a qualified ride, and I mean, this thing is tight. Come on, Queensland, he needs your help. Whoa! Oh my goodness. Wow.
Bryn Francis there, getting booted to the moon.
Let's head back to the bull rider from New South Wales. And a big-time bucking bull, Moosey's Moto. This bull is absolutely explosive. You watch him right out of the gate. Go to work.
Oh.
And he is all there. And the New South Wales bull rider comes down, a 42 3/4 point bull score for Moosey's Moto. Well, the man that has the highest score on the leaderboard tonight has an address that says Maroons, Queensland. And he has drawn a big-time bucking bull that is yet to be ridden. This is Alpha Blokes Warden from MJ and Keeler Bucking Bulls.
The Alpha Blokes Warden 22 times out, never been ridden. The Bisley Workwear shoot, we're at it. This is the matchup.
Wow. Alpha Blokes Warden, 44-point bull score. Folks, how about a big hand for one of the greatest bulls you're going to see in the country today? Okay, so not a lot changing on that leaderboard here in section number 1 of round number 2. As we take a look at New South Wales and Matuslima Rodriguez. And he is up against Revolver from Dun Bucking Bulls. Here we go.
There is just so much power.
Wow, you know, I mean, it has been a long time since we have seen a qualified ride here in Origin 2.
This is Caden Sandilands here. He is someone that put it together on that low score we saw at 66.5. He took the points because he's a team man. He said, I'll take it. But he gets a second chance here with Rome Aviation without warning. Come on, Caden, let's get behind him, Queensland!
That is another big-time bucking bull called Rome of the Aviation without warning. Luan right here, bleeds blue. Right here is an opportunity for New South Wales to take the lead here in Origin 2. Here we go with New South Wales. And a key player for the Blues bucks off. All right, let's go back to Queensland with a 20-year-old who makes his home in New Zealand. Riding for Queensland for his second consecutive Origin series, Riley Ward could be that man that surges Queensland to the lead on turbo. Go, Riley, go! Oh.
Well, the man that knows all about that, and tell you what, talk about bleeding blue.
Here he is, Tyson Smith. New South Wales. Oh! Look out. Oh, man. How about a big hand for the Snowy River Caravan Protection athletes?
Well, I'm looking at the clock. The clock says 8 seconds for New South Wales.
So a very important moment here for New South Wales. Will this be the ride that will take them into the number 1 spots of Origin 2? 81 3/4 is what we're looking at. 81 3/4.
Look at this here. This is where it all goes horribly wrong. But the wherewithal to try and get and land on his feet and get up and get out of there. Boy, oh boy. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for those boys, those 3 men in green.
As we transition to the Bisley Workwear bucking shoot for Zane Hall, the Queenslander on Bad Apple from Rulin Ranch Bucking Bulls. So once again, Queensland looking to convert. Zane Hall, he's humping, he's pumping, and he gets it done. Queenslander, 81 points, and Queensland are back in the number 1 spot. As we go back to that young bull rider, and you talked about the fact that when he was bucked off, he dislocated his hip, and it was he and he himself that actually pushed that hip back into place. You talk about guts. You talk about competition. You talk about Origin competition. This is what it is all about. Nash Mellors, here he is. Go, Nash, go! Oh my goodness, he gets up, but folks, I tell you, so Rewrite Bull is in the chute for Jack Broderick, and a very important moment it is for New South Wales. One of the most important moments in this man's bull riding career. New South Wales, let me hear you. Come on, Jack. Go. Wow, and that was a bull called Downtime. And down he went. Jack Broderick, 6.94 seconds. So at the completion of round number 2, as we watch the Snowy River Caravan replay, it will be Queensland that will stand out as the leaders here in Origin number 2.
Next up, the series is on the line for New South Wales Blues as we head into the bonus round. PBR Origin at the Brisbane Entertainment Centre. Queensland has never been defeated in this building, and coming down to the bonus round, they look likely to keep that streak alive. However, the Blues are not far behind and will look to find something special with the series on the line. The top 4 Cowboys from each team will now line up against the final 8 Bulls. As Queensland lead, they will get the last right of reply, which means New South Wales will buck out first, and young gun Jack Broderick will be the first to nod his head. But this is where it counts right now. Jack Broderick is the man we can see strapping himself to body count. 9 outs, ridden once.
You know, and this is a Ram Trucks matchup right here. Here we go with Team New South Wales.
Wow. No time at all wasted with that red flag flying into the ring, but I mean, it's one thing to have a rewrite given to you, but it's another to be physically ready for it. Righto, ladies and gentlemen, how many New Zealanders in the house tonight? Well, Riley Ward is a New Zealander. He's joined the Queensland team.
Oh, look out! And the challenge button has been activated here, 7.79.
Wow.
My goodness, 7.79 for Team Queensland here. So our replay judge, Marty O'Brien, is going to take a look back here and see whether or not he can try and salvage 0.3 of a second, well, almost 0.2 of a second. And he is saying no score for Queensland.
It is a brutal, brutal sport when it comes down to milliseconds. Well, Cowboy down for Riley Ward.
Alison Aguilar, the 29-year-old for Team New South Wales, faces Battle of the Rhone from Dittman Bucking Bulls. This is an Ariat matchup. Here we go for New South Wales. Can they strike back? Hey, 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 we got one going. Oh, and New South Wales strikes back.
Whoa, boy, we're going to pull out the abacus here. Because we have got it done. 84 1/4 points.
So with that being said, 84.25, New South Wales now take the lead in Origin number 2. So this is very unfamiliar territory for Team Queensland as we transition now to Zane Hall wearing the maroon jersey on a big-time bucking bull called Ambush. This could be one of the most important rides for his career and for Team Queensland. And Zane Hall trying to bring a little bit of that boom, boom.
Well, let's see it Bisley work where buck and shoot is where our eyes are peeled. Let's go, Zane. Let's get loud.
Oh, my. And Yahtzee for Team Queensland.
Well,
Wow.
this is getting interesting now.
A clutch moment for Zane Hall has now taken the Maroons to the number 1 spot once again. So one bull ahead is all it is. Zane Hall is on fire with 84.25 as we go to Jack Rowlandson with Team New South Wales and a former Bull of the Year, Cattle King, Boogers Beach.
Oh!
Well, New South Wales, I said this at the start of the show, they are absolutely dangerous. 83.5 points for New South Wales. Let's just take a look right here, and there it is, 407.
Ho, ho! We are firing on all cylinders now. Boy, oh boy. What a position for New South Wales. What a moment for this cowboy, Ben Bode.
There are 9 bull riders standing on the back of the chute that wear the same colors as this man. There are 9 bull riders on the back of the bucking chutes right now and 1 coach that are all 110% behind Ben Bode from Queensland. This 21-year-old on the back of Rock On from Dun Bulls has a chance of changing history here for the Maroons. A qualified ride could really be a death blow for New South Wales. And if you don't think that Ben Bode knows exactly how important this ride is, and he limps away, and it is no score, and New South Wales cling to the lead.
This cowboy right now, he feeds on energy. The energy that has been alive in his team in this bonus round. Matus Lima Rodriguez.
So it is the Ariat bucking chute and the Snowy River Caravan matchup. The bull is Jackie Red from Dun Bucking Bulls. And New South Wales have never ever found themselves in this position in this building before. Get ready, Brisbane. Help him out. Whoa, come on, Matus. Can-Am Clock says he made it. He made it. So I have a feeling that there was the challenge button was hit by the coach of Queensland. And that was Jared Bagheera, the coach of Queensland. Now he's saying, I saw him on the back of the chute, he is claiming that Matus touched the bull with the free hand.
Whoa. Well, this is massive.
Oh.
The coach of the opposition has gone, hang on, I want you to review that.
Oh, man, this is skullduggery.
Oh.
Oh.
I'd hate to be the judge right now, Warren.
Yeah, okay, so this is one of the, like I said, all of these calls are important, but this one here could be the one that determines the outcome of Origin 2. Are we going to go to Sydney in a decider? Now, it has to be definitive. So, Marty O'Brien is a very experienced judge and has had to make multiple calls like this in pressure situations. So watch that free hand. He's holding the clock. Now, is there contact? That is what he is looking for. I don't know. Whoa.
Like you said, it's got to be definitive. You know, I'm going to sit on the New South Wales side here, Warren. It looks like there's some air between that hand.
And watch. Whoa. You know, and if the rule book says if it is not definitive, then it will go in favor of the Cowboy. I don't know, it looks like a qualified right to me, but I mean, I'm not in the judge's position here. It's a qualified right.
Oh, we've done it. Oh, Jared Piguero has thrown a cat amongst the pigeons, but it won't be enough. 82.5 points.
I got a feeling that New South Wales is going to walk away with their first ever win here in Queensland. Kurt Shepherd, though, has a point to prove. Voodoo Doll from ST Bucking Bulls. The #1 ranked bull rider in the country right now. The 30-year-old from Maroons, North Queensland. Here we go. Could be a case of, wow, big effort for Kurt Shepherd.
Wow. How important was that ride from Matus Lima Rodriguez, knowing that a quality Cowboy. You know what? Come on, Queensland. You're not loud enough for your hero there, Kurt Shepherd.
So 83.25 points for Kurt Shepherd is not going to be enough to close the deficit between New South Wales and Queensland. So there it is.
We had our maths wrong.
8.25 points. Yeah,
he actually could have got there by the looks of that.
8.25 points is all that separates them with New South Wales left to ride. This is Jack Broderick for New South Wales, just trying to put another nail into the coffin.
Come on, Jack, let's get behind him. Our final ride tonight.
Chaos from BK Bucking Bulls is the bull that he has. The very first time New South Wales are going to leave the city of Brisbane as Origin champions. Come on, Jack. So there it is. Jack Broderick is down.
New South Wales make history by defeating the Maroons on home soil. However, one Queenslander that couldn't be bested was Alpha Blokes Warden. The MJ Keeler Bucking Bull claims the Yeti High Bull score at PBR Origin 2, bucking off series leader Kurt Shepherd in the process.
Alpha Blokes Warden, 44-point bull score.
Yeah, well, both Kurt and Ben Bode have sort of said, you know, he feels good, but there's just that much going on there, and I'm pretty sure, like, in the time to come, they will ride him. I'm looking forward to seeing that because it'll be a big score.
In one of the closest PBR Origin contests to date, New South Wales claimed the win by less than 10 points and levelled the series at 1-1. Matus Lima Rodriguez and Jack Rowlinson coming up clutch when it mattered most. Kurt Shepherd once again starring for the Maroons despite the defeat.
The goal was to win as a team tonight, and unfortunately we come up short there, but it wasn't from lack of effort. You know, it's just how she goes sometimes, but we'll be back ready for Sydney.
Queensland captain Jared Baguero now firmly focused on Origin 3.
Sorry to Brisbane, first one to lose in our own home state, but Queensland, we never lose, we learn, and we'll go down to Sydney and hit them where it hurts and get the series and bring it home to us.
The New South Wales captain happy to keep the series alive.
What a gritty effort to come up here, cause the upset, and extend the series. Your one goal for tonight.
Tough Edelman once said, mental toughness is finding fuel in an empty tank, and the tank was pretty empty there for a while, and they dug deep and finished the way we want to do, and take a lot of good out of that, and she's just beginning.
Congratulations to you and your team. Looking forward to Sydney.
What about it one more time for New South Wales?
The Blue Star Matus Rodriguez moves up to second in the series, while Kurt Shepherd extends his lead in the championship. However, a championship gold buckle will be the furthest thing from our Cowboys' minds when they come together in Sydney at the International Convention Centre for the decider. PBR Origin 3.